Aloha friends, welcome. It is so hot here today. The flowers are literally wilting on the ground. It's unbelievable, but I heard that it's that hot everywhere. So today, anyhow, I want to talk about grocery shopping and how do I grocery shop and how do I stay on budget. So we live in Hawaii, and Hawaii can be pretty pricey. But what's interesting is what I discovered when we were, because we've left Hawaii twice to go work on the mainland and also to travel on the mainland of North America, and that was including both Canada and Hawaii, or Canada and the U.S. mainland. And so I feel like I have a little bit of experience with grocery prices. So, U.S. mainland is definitely the cost of living and food prices are a lot less than Hawaii. But what surprised me actually was that Costco prices in Canada were more expensive than Costco prices in Hawaii. So hopefully people will find this helpful. Okay, so what is our budget? Our budget for food and household items for the 5 of us is $1,000 a month or $250 per week. And we've had that food budget for years. That would include diapers when I had babies. My children weren't really on formula, but it did include, I mostly nursed my babies, but this did include their baby food and stuff as well. Okay, so how do I stay, and I think for us, that's a pretty good budget, and that includes, I'm not sure if I already mentioned, we eat mostly organic, so I feel like that's a pretty good price for us, for the 5 of us. So how do I stay on budget? The way I stay on budget is, as much as possible, I only go to the grocery store 1 day per week. So what I do is I alternate between Costco and Target. Those are the 2 grocery stores that I shop at. Sometimes I will go to Times Supermarket or either Down to Earth or Whole Foods, which are the 2 organic health food stores on island. But primarily my grocery shopping is 1 week will be Costco, then Target, Costco, Target. And what I will do is I really, in my mind, instead of doing $250 per week, I try to do $250 per week. But if I ever go over a little bit at Costco, then I will spend less at Target the following week. And I just track it in my calendar, in my organizer. So I have like a month at a glance, and every Saturday a new budget starts for me, and that day I will write $250, and then as I grocery shop, I will subtract from that $250. Okay, so then the other thing I do is I have this grocery and meal list. It's in an Excel format or PDF, and I have it on my website, which is www.thrives.com, free resources, and Thrives is spelled THRIVS. Okay, THRIVS.com, and then free resources, and it's there. And I love this. I've used this for years, and I don't know if you can see it. So I have, this top section is Costco. The middle section is Target and Whole Foods, or Target and, I said health food store. And then the bottom portion is my meals, okay? And meals, it's just mostly dinners, okay? So I hang one of these per week or per every couple of weeks on our fridge, and as we run out, okay, I will highlight the things we need, okay? And then when I'm ready to go to the grocery store, I can just take this list and I'm able to whiz through Costco pretty quickly. The Costco list is organized. I'm a little OCD. The Costco portion of the list is organized the same as the store itself, because it just makes things, it took me a little while to put it together, but not really. Then after that, this has just been so easy. And I also have used this list with my husband. So because there was Costco's like an hour away for us where we live on island, and I would just give this to my husband, or if he forgot to take it, I would just take a picture of it and send it to him, email it to him, or text it to him, and he could just follow the list. And it just made it so much easier for him if things were in order, because we will buy quite a bit. And then I also have it, you'll see it when you download it, when you go look, when you download a copy for yourself, but it's organized by categories. So I will have like cooler, produce, shelves in there. And then for Target, what I did for Target is I have, this one doesn't have it, but the way I had it organized was half of Target is all my online stuff that I can just buy and do order pickup with. And then the other half is the cooler stuff, which helps me stay on budget as well, because I know exactly, there's no impulse buying. I know exactly what I'm putting in my Target cart, and then I check out, I know what my amount is, and I pull up, I do delivery pickup on that, and then I just quickly run into the store and just pick up my perishable items. And it's been amazing because it's helped keep me on budget. It's and it also allows me to not spend too much time at the store, because typically I wouldn't do a separate trip to go grocery shopping. I would typically be doing it while we're out at an extracurricular activity or running some other kind of errand. I would just if I can, I would just run into the store and get what I need. The kids they're older now, they can wait in the car while I do that, and then, order pick up for everything else. And then for the meals, I have them at the bottom, and it's, the typical stuff that we eat. And this allows me to meal plan, which really saves us quite a bit of money as well. That's really our budget breaker, is anytime we go out, and we enjoy eating out, and we do plan eating out outings, but we feel when it's just, if those are nicer dinners that we will go and do a nice sit down, and we really enjoy those. The ones where we're just popping in to do quick food takeout, we don't necessarily enjoy those. We're just doing it in a crutch. We're doing it because we're tired and I don't want to go home and cook. So I feel like as long as I've planned and we have the food on hand, then that really allows us to stay on budget as well. So the other thing I was going to talk about is how this helps me with food storage. Because what I do is, as I talked about it in one of my previous videos, I really try to practice short-term food storage. And what I do for that is, as much as possible, especially if things are on sale and if I have room in my budget, I try to do typically buy one for now and one for later, or buy one for now and two for later. Okay, so that then what happens is every time I open my cupboards, I already have everything I need for a lot of my meals. And then what I'm doing is I'm actually shopping my pantry. So a lot of my meal planning will be actually opening up. I typically do this on a Monday. Monday is my day where I will quickly do a clean fridge and freezer tidy, where I'll wipe down anything that needs to be wiped down, and then just kind of quickly organize the fridge and freezer, take an inventory of what I need, make my list, make a list of what needs to get used up. And when I make my list of meals, because I plan what meals we're going to do for the week, I will look in the fridge first and see what needs to get used up, so that so we minimize waste. The other thing that I do is we do have a garden, and I'm not a gardener. My sister-in-law is the gardener. She is amazing. You should check her out. Her handle is the Sunny Hill Homestead, and on Instagram, and she has a beautiful account. But I don't have a big garden. But I do have, one thing I do grow is herbs. I grow a lot of herbs because those are really nice to add to a meal. I grow a little bit of, I also grow like moringa, I grow kale because that's really good to have on hand. And I grow like papayas and calamansi, and sometimes we grow bananas, but yeah, so that's it. I'm trying to think what else I can add to that.